Hi, I'm Roger EUC, and I've got a new product here from Afiz at eRides in the UK, and these are the Max P1 gloves, both the full finger and the half finger, and they are, I'd say, the latest and greatest in protecting your hands. And if you know me, you know that I dig the eWheels ones that come free in the box with every wheel that you buy from eWheels. But I am giving these guys here a shot because they obviously do provide more protection. And I'm also going to introduce to you my solution for the biggest problem I have with things like this, which is how to get your Apple Watch readable on there without doing some arts and crafts kind of adventure to get it to go. So let's get into the gloves first. So the full finger and half finger, they're virtually the identical item, which the weird thing is you get fingers on this one, but they cost exactly the same, 58.33 pounds versus 69.99 pounds in, I don't know exactly what, excluding VAT, including, that sounds all like weird European mumbo jumbo to me, but obviously they are not overpriced. For what you're getting at that price point, you are getting a glove that has knuckle protection. It has all sorts of little odds and end kind of protection. It has an impact protector plus slider. So the impact protection actually comes from the shape of this. It'll deform when it hits the ground and act as a shock absorber. You also have, kind of hard to tell with the thing all here, but here is the removable back of the hand kind of a thing, which is there to keep your wrist a little bit more rigid in case of an accident so you don't overextend anything. Don't know how important that actually is, but it's a little uncomfortable when you first start wearing the gloves, but my assumption is it will become bearable after a little while. Now, putting gloves on and off can be pretty freaking annoying sometimes. These have this really loose kind of thing, this strap here, which makes it pretty easy to get your fingers in the right spot and then slid in. That pulls, that wraps around, and then the Velcro finishes it off. Now, that is keeping my wrist fairly straight. I can still do stuff with my hands, and the, you know, half finger ones. My phone is not going to be an annoying thing to play with. So I've got all the protection now. I've got the use of my hands and the extra protection that I wouldn't have with other things, like for the knuckles and the rigidity of the wrist. So I was mentioning earlier that I was trying to use these a couple times, and I decided, oh, I can't wear this on the ride. I need to do directions from my Apple Watch or whatever. So what have I come up with to remedy that? And I'm going to drop a link to these in the chat, no, the description of the video. Yes, that one. So, but this is actually the band that does it. So I will show you if I was putting this on this hand, I could undo my watch and get a whole bunch of extra room out there. Then I could secure this guy, and I can get my watch over this, and then I could secure it. Boom. Now, that is an actual solution for that kind of issue. And this band works on you know, all kinds of different wrist protection, gloves, all that kind of stuff. Even if you've got like a jacket or something that you want to stay warm with, this does get big enough that it can, so you can actually change it. This can go all the way back there, and it'll go over big, heavy things. You could put it up higher on your arm, whatever you wanted to do. But for me, this is about where I'm keeping it because it works with everything I'm going to do. So the next ride I'm on, I will be using these gloves with my Apple Watch, and I'll be able to see my PWMs, which we love talking about, as well as what time it is, and if I decide I need directions getting anywhere. Okay, so you can see the little details of these gloves here. This is direct from the eRides website. Perforated leather, synthetic leather on the palm, comfortable wrist slide, removable back wrist protect, blah, blah. I went over this stuff already. But the thing that doesn't spell out are what are the differences between the full finger and the half finger gloves. They are minimal, actually. So you don't get the white stripe on the thumb. On the full finger gloves, they do a thing that connects your pinky to your ring finger, which the weird thing is these two fingers share tendons, so they kind of strengthen each other. But I don't know, people do tend to snag their pinky on stuff and it goes bye-bye, but not like bye-bye, but you break stuff. So it's got this extra leather thing that connects them. And then it also has some extra slide protection there on the side of where the pinky goes. So virtually the same thing, just these will keep your fingertips a bit warmer. A question a lot of you might be asking is that QR code. What's up with that? Well, not that exciting. It takes you straight to the eRides website so you could order a pair if your phone is ready to go and you point it to the screen. You might be able to snag that QR code right now. But I'll also put a link in the description of this video. But yeah, these are so far passing my my approval on the short little uses I've done so far when I was okay not wearing my watch. So with my watch, I haven't done any rides yet, and I haven't crashed with them yet, which is a bummer. I did, oh, you know what? That's not true. I did crash with them, but they did not make contact with the ground. I was on a K6 scooter at Apple Valley just a little bit ago, and I believe I was wearing the full finger gloves because it was a little chilly outside. So, but yeah, but you know, if you don't hit the ground with them, that's not a good test. So I'll try harder to screw up worse later on, and I'll let you know. I guess there's one other thing that I'm not so sure on. This, the way that this thing has the pocket behind there, not sure why that is. I'd like to know. If you know why there's this pocket here, let me know in the comments. It's probably just how they put things together to get that thing sewn in there, but if there's a for real reason, I would love to know what it is. But yeah, anyway, these are the eRides Max P1 gloves and wrist protectors from eRides. And if you're interested in them, you can click on the link in the description. I get absolutely nothing out of it, but you might get a little bit of protection that you wouldn't have had otherwise. Anyway, have a good day and ride safe.